Hey, what's up? John here, and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. Last time we did Clanker's Cavern, and now we're going to go and continue on to our next world. First off, we're going to go up here and go into this 180 note door. We go through here, and we go into a new area. Here's a giant grunty statue. I'm gonna take out this guy. I finally got the name of that guy. He's called a gruntling. There'll be different variants of them, and there will be the attack. It will be tougher. They do get tougher, but they take more hits. And we got a chomp here, which I failed to try and get. You can take this guy with a beak buster, just by try and aim yourself above him, and then try and press the beak buster on him. Up there is going to be a note door, which is going to be worth 260. We've got plenty, but we're going to do that later. In here is a Jiggy, which we cannot access right now. And over here is Brintilda. Now, before I go and talk to Brintilda, this is my second attempt of doing this part, because my first attempt didn't really go so well. So what I had to do was I had to restart the game and get back to this point. So, and when you notice, when you restart the game, the Brintilda will her secrets that she tells you will change. So it's not going to be the same every time. So we're going to talk to Brintilda real quick. I'm going to talk to her real quick. And here we go. We got in a dumpster. And sweatiest socks. Oh, not now, Brintilda. I love your rhyming, but I need to talk to her. Here we go. Let's talk to this. It's the last one from her. Sitting on her broomstick. All right. Now don't worry. I know where I'll show you where Brintilda is in all the areas in the little where she is. But I've also got like a list of all the secrets that she tells you, so it makes it easier. Because yeah. Anyway, in this area, this is the area where we're going to access the next world. Over here, we're going to have some tubes or log tunnels. Inside this one is going to be some boots, which we can't use yet. But we will use them really soon. And here's going to be Brintilda, where we get 3 more secrets. Broomstick racing, that sounds kind of fun. Fat Hag High. And you won't believe performing a scary striptease? Oh my goodness. I do not want to know how that goes. And we want to make our way over to Bubblegloop Swamp, but if you notice this water here, if we try walking on this, it's going to harm us. It's actually dangerous. It's prana water. And so we're actually introduced to dangerous water in the game. So there will be worlds where this stuff will harm us, but we will use the boots to get through. Over there is another tunnel which we will access really soon when we unlock the boots, because in there will be the next painting to the next world, as well as a secret that we'll be getting on in today. Because it's very important. Here we are in Bubblegloop Swamp. We're going to take out this guy, which is a flibbit. I think the red ones are fribbits, and there's a later one where there'll be yellow ones, which are going to be called flibbits. Here we are going to learn the boots. These boots, yeah, like you said, the boots will allow us to walk through dangerous areas like the swamp for a limited time. Now that we got the boots, I'm going to actually exit the level, because I will come back into Bubblegloop Swamp, but I want to exit real quick, because since now we got the boots, I want to access that tunnel that in the back there now. We're gonna take out these guys, these dragonfly dudes. They are called. These guys are gonna be called buzz bombs. They're called buzz bombs because they will see you and they will buzz towards you like a buzz bomb. Over here is we're gonna have boots. We're gonna use these finally. And gonna go across the swamp here. And when like we said, when we use the boots, it's gonna be on a limited time. So as we use these, the timer is gonna start ticking. You'll hear a ticking sound. That lets you know when the boots are about to wear off. In here is the painting I was mentioned about to access the next world. So we are going to do this. Get that print. We're going to fill that in. And this is going to unlock the world that we'll do in the next part. And this is the entrance to Free Easy Peak. We'll do that in the next part. Up here is one of the main reasons I want to come here first. In here we got this. There was this glass ball or something, and in here is a really cool, important secret that we will get to later once we be able to fit through that hole. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our way back to Bubblegloop Swamp. And finally do the level now. So once we're going to go in here now. And we're going to start doing this level. So here we go, Bubblegloop Swamp time. We're going to go over here now. And we're going to go and see this guy. This is Croctus, the glowing crocodile. What we have to do is shoot an egg into his mouth. He's going to spawn over there, but he will spawn in different locations throughout the world. And we're going to have to find him in order to get Jiggy. When you get these notes here, we are using the boots here. Then when you use the boots, you do get a bit of a higher jump with the talent shot. But yeah. And there we go. After doing that, we got a Ginger there and a Mumble token. And we're going to take out this guy. We're going to go over here and get these notes. There's a Jiggy switch here, which we'll get talked about in a minute. Over here is we're going to get some more notes, and we're going to take out these flippers. To take out these guys, I recommend wait till they are just about to jump and then peck as soon as they jump. Makes it easy to take them out. We're going to use these boots to go over here to where this giant egg is. Because at the back of the egg is going to be these notes, which we'll use to get to the boots. And let's go to where this egg is. Now, to take the egg, to break the open the egg, we have to hit where the mark is. We have to beak buster the top, peck the left, peck the side, beak buster again. We have to then beak barge this, and then a final beak buster, and there we go. That's just got the Jiggy from the egg. That's the first Jiggy for Bubblegloop Swamp. We're gonna wait for this leaf to come back. We're going to use this. Then when we're going to get close to this pole, we're going to climb it, and at the top of this pole is going to be a Mumble token. And Mumble will be in this level. This is we're going to finally turn into something. We're going to get a transformation in this level. Because it's been 2 worlds since we've not had a transformation now. Here we're going to use the Jiggy switch. I am not going to press that yet, because it's going to spawn a Jiggy right over there. But what I'm going to do first is it'll be on a timer, but what I'm going to do first is get all the notes and stuff up here. So that means it's still going to focus at one thing at a time. Over here we're going to get Croctus, we're going to shoot an egg into his mouth. And what I like to do in this world, I like to go where Croctus goes. See, I use Croctus as a guide, or like a way to get around the level a little bit easier. So yeah, Croctus is a really good way if you want to navigate through this world. Right. So yeah, what we're going to do now is that we're going to go over here. We're gonna get the notes. We got the green ginger up there. And when you click this switch, it's gonna spawn a Jiggy. It's gonna be on a timer. I'm gonna be real quick. And what's gonna, so we're gonna make our way over there. We're gonna take our time. Be careful not to, because I could use Talon Trot here, but just because Talon Trot is so fast and this path is like so windy and narrow, it can be easy to fall off with the Talon Trot. So just take your time and you will get there within 20 seconds. And there we go, that's just got our second Jiggy. We are going to go over to this area. This is where we're going to get attacked by the yellow frogs, which are the Flibbits. I'm going to take these guys out with the Wonder Wing. You can take out these guys with normal moves, but it's very tricky because they hop all over the place. And they can easily take you out easily if you do it that way. By taking out all those guys, what they get is a Jiggy. That's our 5 Jiggy. And we're going to go over here. This is where Croctus is going to be. Like I said, I go where Croctus goes. We've got a jump pad here, which we'll use in a sec. First, we're going to go over here in the back. There'll be some boots. There are stuff here in the water here, but which we can't access right now. Over here, we're going to have another Buzz Bomb, as well as some notes. But be careful, if that Buzz Bomb hits you while you're using the boots, it'll actually cancel the boots. And you'll get stuck, and you'll get hurt there in that water. So be very careful. So anyway, we're going to use this jump disc to bounce up to these sheds or huts. We're going to smash these open. These are like the huts from Mumbo's Mountain again. This time there's going to be jump pads inside them. But in this third one is going to be some notes, as well as a Jiggy as the Gruntilda switch. We're going to hit this switch. And what that's going to do is going to destroy the top part of the statue here, which will allow us access to that Jiggy from earlier. What we're going to do is going to go up here to this shed. We're going to actually break this one. And we're going to use the jump pad here to get this Mumbo token. And then we're going to actually shoot an egg into Croctus here. You notice he's actually getting faster. He's now over here on the other end of this level. We're going to use the jump pad to go up to this last one. And inside this one will be the Jiggy. There we go, that's us up to 4, so far so good. Now let's go and make our way down slowly. We use the hover ability, our flutter to get down. Now I'm going to go over to where this, we're going to go over to this area. There's like this giant crocodile head. And inside that crocodile head, oh boy, there's going to be a challenge in there. A Jiggy would have to get in there, which is going to be very challenging. It's probably one of the challenging Jiggies. But there's another challenging Jiggy in here. So it's like 2, but there we go. Croctus is over there. And there's some notes. Here in the back. Here in the back will be a flute, as well as this pole here. And on top of the pole here is going to be a Ginger, the blue one. That's just like we're done. We're going to go over here now and go on top of this pole. On top of this one's going to be some notes. 3 of them. And we're going to go over here to Croctus now. And we're going to watch out for this Buzz Bomb. We're going to take him out first. And we're going to shoot an egg into his mouth. He's gone faster now. We're going to really time it now. And this last one's going to be really fast. So let's use the Talon Shot and we're going to get over back to that area now. We'll come back to this crocodile area, the crocodile head area in a minute. We're going to go over to this guy here. This is Tank Top, the giant turtle. So his feet are numb and cold. And we're gonna beat Buster his feet, which sounds painful, but we have to do so in order to get a Jiggy. Right, we have to beat Buster his feet. And once we do that, he's going to cough up our Jiggy for doing so. For doing that. And he wants. And here's something weird. We have to go inside his mouth. And here's what I thought was weird. I feel this is where it gets weird. He has a skull inside him. Me theory feels like Tantub is just a talking house in the shape of like a schoolhouse in the shape of a turtle. But here we are, is the Tip Top Choir, and this is probably one of my least favorite Jiggies in the game. There's a few least favorite Jiggies, but this is probably one of my least favorites because it's a memory puzzle. Over here, we're gonna have some eggs as well as a mumble token, and we're gonna talk to Tip Top, which is gonna give us 3 lessons. The first one is fairly easy, so what we have to do is we have to copy the lesson. So it's gonna be blue, red, yellow. Fairly easy. So basically, what we do, we have to copy what we just heard. What we just heard. So for this one, it was blue, red. It was blue, red, yellow. But then and then I'm going to do the next one, lesson 2, and start adding more. It's going to be light blue, yellow, pink, purple, yellow. This is going to be light blue, yellow, pink. So we've got light blue, yellow, pink, purple, yellow. Now if you hit it wrong, you will take damage. Now here's the hard one. There's gonna be so many. Let's focus here. We got light blue, purple, blue, yellow, purple, pink, yellow. So it's light blue, blue, light blue. Let's do light blue, blue. Oh wow. If you ever have trouble, we can actually get Tip Top to repeat for us. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So let's have another look. So we've got light blue, purple, blue, yellow, purple, yellow, pink, yellow. Okay, I got it this time. Okay, I've got it this time. But yeah, so we've got this one, and this one, this one. Oh wow. Oh wow. I need to start it again. I need to try this again. Oh wow, this has been tough. Yeah, you can see this is definitely one of my least. I don't really like this jig, is that I'm just not good at memory puzzles. So what was after that one? Oh, it was purple, then pink, then yellow. Okay, I've got it now. I've got it now. Jesus. Let's see. It was this one? That one? And this one. Then it was 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 this one. There we go. Oh man, I'm glad to get that done. Yeah, this Jiggy mission is definitely probably one of the hard ones. There are other hard ones, but this is one of the hard ones because here's the one thing I think there's a problem with this mission is that you would think that lesson 1, it would continue from lesson 1, but no, it's random, and also it's hard from the angle you see it from. So yeah, my opinion is that it's okay of a Jiggy mission. I just find Hydro's always seem to have trouble, and memory puzzles is just not my thing. like trying to remember the puzzle, the sequence. Like if it was just a sequence where it goes from the beginning, like it starts from the beginning and then adds more to it. I like them type of puzzles. Anyways, since we're now done with that, we're gonna get this orange Jinjo. We're gonna go over here to this practice. Watch out for this buzz bomb. We're gonna take him out. And then we're gonna finally, this is practice. This is the last time we'll see this guy. Let's shoot some eggs and he's really fast now. And there we go. We're gonna get our Jiggy for that. Nope, 7, 3 more. So let's go back up. Let's finally get over to where the crocodile head is now. I'm going to use the talent trot to get over there real quick. Like I said, talent trot is very useful if you want to get over to places real quick. And over here is, so we're going to go up to the back here because this is where we're going to finally go and see Mumbo. But there'll be another Jiggy that we'll need to do later soon. And this next Jiggy is going to be probably another tricky one. It's like one of those timed ones again, like the one we did before. But it's going to be a short one, and it's not going to be but the thing about this next timed Jiggy mission is it's kind of in an awkward spot. You see what I mean? Well, it's not awkward, it's just where it's because of the camera. You'll see for a minute. Anyway, we're making our way through this maze-ish like bit, but it's not really a maze. It's just these long hallways, long corridors, the swamp water everywhere, uses the boots to get from point A. Now here is the Jiggy time mission I was talking about. Now, if I get the camera, see, what makes this really challenging is that it will spawn a Jiggy over there, but it's going to be on 10 sec. It's going to be a 10-second Jiggy, and this pathway is very narrow. But what makes this very challenging is the camera, because the camera is in such a cramped spot. So I'm going to take my time, jump over here, and then boom, we made it just first try. You know, I'm kind of glad to get that done on my first try because a few tips I have fallen from here. And also trying to get back is a little bit tricky, but there we go. I'm going to use these boots to actually get through the rest of this bit. We're going to make our way over to where Mumbo is. We need Mumbo to do probably a few more important things, because this is how we're going to do the rest of the level. Take out this buzz bomb. Back here is going to be a Mumbo token. There's going to be a gold feather. I'm going to be collecting gold feather. I'm going to start restocking on items if I'm really low. We're going to go in here. This is where we're going to do the transformation of the world. We're going to go behind here and get yet another Mumbo token. You can see we need 10, but we have 25, so we got plenty. We're going to get some feathers, but out here, this is where we're going to find the honeycomb piece. So that's all 2 for this world. And here we're going to get transformation. So for Mumbo, he's going to transform us into a crocodile. And the crocodile is going to allow us to walk through the swamp without taking damage. So it's basically we're safe. We can safely walk through the swamp. And with the crocodile, we can access very small areas now. And one of the small areas is inside, and one of the areas is inside the crocodile head. Now in here is a Jiggy mission. But here's what I do. I am not going to do this Jiggy mission yet. I want to do it a bit later, because see, you can do this. See, in here, I'll explain. In here is none other than Mr. Vile. He is the greediest croc. He's going to challenge us to an eating contest, and we have to beat him in 3 rounds. But see, he's going to get faster as the rounds go along. And also, but if you look at the background, there are those shoes we're going to use. So I'll talk about those shoes in a bit. So we can't use them now, but we will use them later. Much later, probably not till like to a later part. Because trust me, those shoes will make doing that mission really easy and really quickly. It'll save you having to struggle. now that we've actually got, and we got some notes there, so only waiting there to get the notes and a mumble token. We're also going to go over here and get a few things like these notes, as well as mumble tokens. Like, here's the point where I feel like they're really going overboard with the tokens. Like, look how many I'm getting. Like, look, I've already I'm on the one to be at the next one, benchmark, to get the next transformation. Now that we got the last ginger though, we got 9. So I'm afraid we can't, no, I'm just gonna say, we're not gonna 100% Bubblegloop Swamp. We're not gonna get the last Jiggy yet, because I wanna wait until we finally get used to those shoes. I will talk about those shoes later on, in a later part. But right now, what we're gonna do now, we're not gonna transform back to Banjo, because if you remember, back in the entrance of Bubblegloop Swamp, remember the hole that we unblocked back here in this area with the Easy Peak painting? We can now access that as the crocodile, and we're going to be getting a really cool, important secret that's going to be very helpful. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up this slope, and because we destroyed the boulder here, we can go through here now and go through this hole. And in here is none other than Cheeto the Spellbook. What Cheeto's gonna do, he's gonna give us spells to spell out. And he'll be in different locations throughout the lair. This one's gonna give us the spell for the eggs. He's gonna give us a spell which is gonna be blue eggs, and he says to go and take them in the sandcastle floor in Treasure Cove. So this is where I was talking about, like, when we have to go back to Treasure Cove several times to put in these secret codes in the sandcastle. And what those so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my way over. I'm gonna get back to the entrance, and what I'm gonna do is back here. And what I'm gonna do, I'm thinking about calling it right now. Is this that we learned that spell? Since now we got that spell and we did a bit of Bubblegloop Swamp, I feel like once I transform back into Banjo, I think I'm going to call it a part. I'm going to call it a part here because I think we did quite well, did a good bit. So yeah, we got a passcode for the sandcastle floor in Treasure Cove. We also beaten most of. We're still going to get that last Jiggy, but don't worry. Once we unlock a move that will help us do that Jiggy fairly easy, a little bit more easier. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it now, and next time we are going to continue on, and we're going to use that code, and then we're also going to try to make our way to probably our more room way through Gruntilda's lair. So without further ado, I am going to call it, and I will see you in the next part. Bye!